Undergraduates from the University of St Andrews took part in the traditional May Day dip this morning. The students took the plunge on the East Sands in St Andrews, Fife, as the sun rose shortly before 5. .30 a.m. Plunging into the freezing North Sea at dawn on the 1st of May is said to promote good luck in exams. The university advises those who do not fancy it can help by looking after their friends' clothes on the beach. Another St Andrews tradition after many students' final exam sees their friends shower them with cold water. St Andrews, located 50 miles north of Edinburgh, is where the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge met in 2001. Thousands of Britons are taking part in May Day celebrations today, with many involved in maypole dances. Students also flooded the streets of Oxford for the annual tradition of listening to the Magdalen College Choir. From traffic cones on heads to sacred hymns at dawn, Oxford celebrates May Day with a variety of student traditions. It's a tradition that people will gather in Oxford on the first morning of May at dawn to listen to a sacred hymn. But another student tradition was on show this morning as one walked around with a traffic cone on his head. Students gathered outside the Magdalen College Tower in the city to listen to the choir perform the hymn. Many avoided the early start by simply staying up for an all-night party, and some needed a helping hand home. The ceremony features the choir performing Hymnus Eucharisticus, a tradition going back 500 years. Hello, Glastonbury. Revellers blow horns and embrace as they mark May Day by watching the sunrise from the ancient Tor for a few weeks of the year. The area of Somerset is teeming with hundreds of thousands of music revelers. But there was a quieter start to the day in Glastonbury today as a group of people marked the start of May. Pagans gathered to mark the ancient festival of Beltane from Glastonbury Tor, with some blowing horns. Others embraced as they watched the sunrise, and tourists tried to capture the beautiful morning on camera. And it wouldn't be a proper May Day without some Morris dancers.O. Any of the most famous traditions of May Day is Morris dancing, and this was in full flow in Huddersfield today. The dancers made the most of the beautiful sunrise as they performed on Castle Hill above the Yorkshire city. Morris dancing was first recorded in England in the 16th century, and there are now participants worldwide. But the English folk dance, often accompanied by music, is suffering due to a lack of youngsters taking it up. The dance was also famously parodied by Dom Joly in the Channel 4 hidden camera series Trigger Happy TV. The skies of Edinburgh were lit up by fire last night as Celtic celebrants marked the beginning of summer. The ancient Iron Age Celtic ritual of the Beltane Fire Festival was brought to Calton Hill in the Scottish city. The Beltane Fire Society put on the show with a huge cast leading thousands of spectators on a procession. It saw the May Queen transform the Green Man from his wintry guise so they can rule together in summer.